What's up, folks? Hope you're all holding well within these market conditions. And speaking of the market, right now we're kind of in a leveling out zone. So the weekly last time we checked was about 20 to 40% increase on BTC and major alts. Now we're coming back down. And that's due to several factors. Now we jumped in because ETH has a set date for the merge, and that dragged the whole market with it, and because everything was already factored in microeconomic factor wise, so we didn't have any surprises then. However, I think the bloodbath is not over yet. That's my opinion though, and I'm sure we're gonna have some cool surprises coming up. And we're still not sure if we're in a recession or not. Like, you could argue that we are, but yeah. So we don't know how the market will react to all of these things that are gonna be coming up our way. But what we're gonna be discussing today is a token called BUSD token that actually takes me back to the old reflection days where everything was so simple. Bunch of cool dudes come together, create a cool themed token that gives out reflections in a native asset, usually a top 10 cryptocurrency, and people have fun with it. But anyways, let's talk about it. Alright, so like I said, this one is by nature reflections token. However, they have a few cool things that they added that I haven't seen anywhere else. Now, first things first, this launched about 3 weeks ago. The chart looks pretty good. And that's because a very simple reason, that their anti-dump mechanics are very strict and very strong. We're gonna get into that pretty shortly. Basically, what they implement is that you can only sell up to 5% of your bag per day. And I think the range and the spectrum of the range varies based on how many tokens you hold. I couldn't get the clear picture on this, but I guess the more you hold, the less in percentage terms you can sell. And that makes sense in my opinion. Now the tokenomics are pretty simple. It's 12% on buys and 12% on sells. 8% of this will go to liquidity and marketing. Now marketing, I assume it's very vague, so it could be also buyback. So I'm not entirely sure the budget expenditure that is happening, but I guess the team is in control of this. And the reflection part that we discussed is the chill to earn, and 4% of all of the daily volume will go to the chillers, because there's a separate group that they created, and it's a cool consensus in my opinion. So people are going out there exposing the token, and they get a small part. I guess it's divided based on the number of chillers and their engagement, I assume, and that amount is factored in 4% a day and is distributed. However, I got note that in case of lower volume days, basically they have reserve funds that can pay out the BUSD to the chillers. So, and they factored in the bear market, so they have up to 8 months of payable BUSD to everyone who wants to get involved. So I'll leave links in the description below if you want to go check that out, be my guest. Now, being a borderline meme token, their roadmap is basically very generic. So they started out with the basic stuff like putting the tokenomics in place, doing some social media raids, assembling their Telegram, their chillers, releasing a node there, doing some AMAs, listing on CMC, CG, etc. So all the textbook stuff that you would expect from a meme token. However, I think, and what I'm seeing, is that they plan on building more stuff related to what they have right now. So right now it's basically very incentivizing to buy the token, hold it, do some chilling, get some BUSD and chill. Eventually you will get your your initial in BUSD returns, which is pretty good and is long-term good for the price appreciation of the token itself. The team is pretty transparent. Like, you can text them, they would reply, you can talk to them. It's all pretty clear, all pretty straightforward. Nothing too shady, nothing too complicated. So yeah, I would say go check them out, go check the Telegram. I'm gonna leave links below. And yeah, have a crack at it. Alright guys, that's it from me today. Thanks for sticking around and hearing whatever I had to say on this. Now, I forgot to mention one additional feature, is that they also have something they call refer to earn. So it's your textbook basic. If you refer someone, you get additional rewards. In this case, you're going to be getting 10% additional BUSD tokens, and the guy who you refer the project to is also going to be getting those 10% based on whatever they purchased. So that's something you can actually put it in the category of the chill to earn consensus mechanism, where people who expose the project factor in people who buy the token get more BEAST and BUSD for their chilling services. So yeah, with all of this being said and done, that's all I have to say about this. Hopefully they have more stuff coming up so I can do a follow-up video, but we'll see. And also I wanted to mention that a sub to the channel would be terrific. It really gives us a boost. The small guys around the block who are trying to dish out more content, give more value back to the community, to the space we love the most, and expose it to more people. So yeah, would be really appreciated if you do that. And as always, take care of your finances and trade responsibly. This was Roy with DeFi Ascension. Thanks for watching.